Hello, fellow adventurers. I am Agent O, and this is Adventures of O. And once again, we are here to react to another exciting episode of Hazbin Hotel Season 1. Last episode was episode 6, and we finally got to heaven. We got to see some of the angels and where they were at. Charlie was making her plea to the angels. It was Seraphim and Seraphiel. And Seraphiel is very much like Charlie, very idealistic, very seeing the world for what it is. And there's something definitely going on with Seraphim and Adam. They don't want anybody to know about the actual exterminations going on in hell, which is very surprising, very intriguing. And I wonder why they are kind of hiding that fact. It's very interesting to say the least. I finally looked up, I think in a past few episodes I was asking about the two little goat demons that Charlie has. Those are Razzle and Dazzle. They've been there since the very beginning, since the pilot, which the pilot was so manic it's hard to capture every single character that was in the background or was in the story. But those two characters have been kind of popping up here and there. Very interesting. I looked up into their history. Apparently they were gifts given to Charlie by Lucifer, in which we did see Lucifer interact with them in episode 5. And so it's very interesting to see these little small characters still have a role to play in the overall story. Now, as far as last episode goes, we also got the revelation that Vaggie was one of Adam's top exterminators for the exterminations. And Vaggie, they were kind. They spared a demon child from getting exterminated. And because of that, then Adam's right-hand exterminator, I can't remember, I need to look up these people's names. Again, I'm terrible at names. I do apologize. I'm doing my best here. There's so many characters to remember. But they took out Vaggie's eye and then cut them, tried to slit their throat. But Vaggie survived thanks to Charlie. Charlie came and saved the day. So that we kind of saw a little bit about their relationship, how it started. Yeah, I guess Vaggie never told Charlie that they were a former exterminator angel. So we will see how that plays out in this next episode, since Adam revealed that to Charlie. There's so much going on still. It's really hard to say what's going to happen. It doesn't seem like heaven is very receptive to Charlie's ultimate plan of trying to rehabilitate demons so that they can get up to heaven, which it's very confusing. It's very hypocritical of all those angels because, you know, like we saw even in the trial that Adam was cussing left and right. He's being just an absolute terror like he usually is. And here comes Charlie, says like one cuss word, and everyone's like, how dare you say that? And Adam's over here being a total dick. It's like it's a double standard here. But I'm excited to get into this, to see where this story is going. So let's get into it. Once again, if you like this video, if you like my reactions, please hit the like button, subscribe. This is a growing channel. I'm still learning how to do all this stuff myself. You know, my editor has been phenomenal. He's been giving me pointers of what to do, what not to do. And so let's get into this. Let's just go ahead and move on. So this is going to be Season 1, Episode 7 of Hazbin Hotel.
So, where are your wings?
Nifty, I don't have...
Did you ever think maybe she's
everybody.
sensitive about her lack of wings?
How come every time Charlie talks to heaven, we get in deeper and deeper shit?
Angels are just liars. Difficult.
Charlie's trying her best.
Called her out.
Yeah, well, her best is turning out real well so far.
She's upstairs. Coming up with something, I'm sure. In our room. Alone.
Alistair. What is he up to? There's Razzle and Dazzle. I know their names now.
Oh, Charlie.
Go away, Alistair.
Is that any way to act after picking a fight with all of heaven?
I have enough on my mind without hearing your sadistic idea of a joke, asshole.
Who's joking?
They came here to be saved, and all I gave them was more pain. I'm just as bad
Alistair
as
over
the
there just
coolest
enjoying this.
Maybe worse. At least they don't go around giving false hope.
Well, I never expected to see such a miserable display of self-loathing from you.
Oh, fuck you, Alistair.
A smile is a valuable tool, my dear. It inspires your friends, keeps your enemies guessing, and ensures that no matter what comes your way, you're the one in control.
But I'm not. I'm the farthest thing from in
Makes
control.
sense.
The person I trust most has been...
I know something you don't know.
Is he gonna tell her
Those
about the
big scary angels are not quite as
murder?
indestructible as they seem. Then let's make a deal.
Don't do it.
I won't hurt anyone for you.
Who's asking? One favor at a time of my choosing where you harm no one. In return, I tell you what I know. Do we have a deal?
Don't do it. Charlie. Oh no!
I made a deal with Alistair.
Charlie!
Oh, calm down. She still owns her soul.
He gave me info that can save the hotel, but we're going to need help. We have a job to do. You with us?
Oh. Wait, you knew about this?
Oh, yeah. I told Boss about it months ago.
He what?
What? They say insane shit all the time. How was I supposed to know this one was true?
Bank accounts are a scam created by the shadow government.
See?
What's important now is that we're gonna have a fight on our hands.
Where are we?
Cannibal Town.
Cannibal
There's a
Town.
friend of mine I think you should meet.
Well, who hasn't thought about eating their first
Oh, we finally get to see her. We got to meet her.
have if you didn't taste so bad.
Rosie.
What? You bring
Is it
home
Rosie?
tall- Do my eyes deceive me? Who's this you brought with you? Come now, Alistair. She's much too young for you. Oh, I'm just kidding. I know you're an ace in the hole.
What now?
I offer you something to eat. I'm sure I have a leg around here or something. Oh, what am I thinking? Small thing like you. You're probably watching your figure. How about some nice pinky fingers instead?
Ew.
No, thank you.
Take the ring off at
Oh,
least.
look at you. So polite. Alistair, you could learn a thing or two. Well, sit down, sit down. Tell Auntie Rosie what she can do for you.
I like
You know,
this
Alistair, I
character.
gotta
Carmine! Carmine, we need to speak! I know what you did on Extermination Day! We can talk about it inside, or I can yell about it out here! Fucking right you open that door. Hello? With your knowledge, we wouldn't have to helplessly stand by while...
Clearly, I am not the helpless one here. I will not invite destruction into my house, on my people.
All Charlie has ever done is try to make things better, to help her people, who,
Exactly.
newsflash, include your people too.
You're out of time. Angels attack quickly, viciously, and without mercy. You'll need to defend better than that.
But I can't exactly command all of Cannibal Town to follow someone else into battle. And there's one in particular.
Susan.
Susan.
Who's a bit of a...
Oh,
ornery
Susan.
old bitch. She's tough. But win her over, and the rest will be easy as pie. Princess Charlie.
Whoa! Bring Rosie back.
Susan?
Susan.
Susan.
Sorry.
Whoa!
Let me start over.
We're
Angels are
gonna
coming
shit
to kill
about
us all.
some
Be
hotel
mean, Charlie.
Get mediocre.
Fuck you old bitch! Okay, we'll be back after a brief intermission.
Come on, Baggy, you gotta do better than that. You were the top. She was the top angel. What the heck? Come on. Fight.
You know I'm an exorcist? How?
You have a giant X over your eye and wield an angelic spear. It's not rocket science. Before you found out about me, did you
I feel so called out.
angels could be harmed? Angelic steel isn't common. And those who have it aren't exactly rushing off to test it against exorcists. But my daughters and I were cornered in that last extermination. I see you're driven by your detestation. You're
This is awesome. I love the music of Hazbin Hotel. So good. So good.
Well, look at that. You might just survive this.
We're gonna need more weapons.
She got her wings back.
What has you so out of sorts, darling?
What do you do when someone you love lies to you about who they are?
You said you love this girl.
Yes.
Have you ever once doubted that she loves you in return? Well, then what's the problem?
Yeah.
She took part in the very thing we've been working so hard to end.
Isn't that silly hotel of yours all about redemption?
Yes?
Perhaps this girl was trying to redeem herself too.
She knows better than anyone that I believe in second chances. Why not tell me?
It can be difficult to admit to things you're not proud of.
Ain't that the
Especially if
truth?
those things hurt the ones you love.
Yep.
She fucked up, sure. She's flawed, but hey, who down here isn't? If there's anything I've learned, it's that words are cheap, but actions, they speak the truth.
And I can't even pitch my hotel right.
Well, how do you normally explain your hotel?
By singing. But that never works.
It will work here. Trust me.
Rosie's so cool.
Have you ever wanted something that was so clear in your mind that you could taste it?
You mean like human flesh?
Sort of.
Come on, Susan.
It's a little vibrant, can we tone it down?
Oh.
By the snarling, not enthusiasm, darling.
Yay! She's in on it.
I really hope that I'm ready for this.
And of course, the episode's... No.
Looks like you had a busy day.
You too.
Charlie,
Hold that thought. I got you a souvenir from Cannibal Town.
Charlie.
The wings are new. They look nice. Come on, let's go home.
Look who decided to show up. We thought we were fighting by ourselves.
You're still here.
Do you think we're a bunch of pussy?
I just got used to you guys. I ain't finding no new drinking buddies.
I named all the stains on the carpet. Now it's Fred.
Well, looks like we have a lot of work to do.
You know, relationships are tough. You know, you gotta show your love with what you do, not what you say, and it can be very tough, especially because sometimes you share your life with the person and you tell them everything you can, but they are still their own individual person with their own individual issues and secrets, and of course you want to be there for them every single step of the way, but it's not always easy to let it out or talk about what's bothering you, or communication is always important in any relationship, and it's not easy. People always say, oh, you must communicate, but it's tough. We have emotions. We're complicated individuals, and you got to allow that person that space. That just because you guys share everything together does not necessarily mean that everything is known and that they want to share everything together. You have to allow them to have their own space, to be themselves, to have their own little secrets and issues, and sometimes that doesn't include you, and that's okay. But enough of the rant and the praise and the relationship advice. Let's talk about the episode. Rosie's my new favorite. She is so fun, so understanding. She's a cannibal, which adds to the demonic aspect of her character. I am so disappointed in Charlie. She made a deal with Alistair, and we still don't know how much we can trust Alistair. He says he wants a favor, and it's not going to be her soul. So we know that she's safe. But what is that favor? What does he want? What is his end goal? He sees her potential. He said he believes in her, which is surprising because the entire series we've thought that maybe Alistair might be doing it because of, like what he said in the beginning, he's just doing it to see everyone fail. But it's starting to seem like he doesn't actually want that maybe was just a lie on his part. Vaggie got her wings back. Was it just the power of love that grew those wings back? That was a shock. I was not expecting that at all. Camilla Carmine is the voice actress for her. Phenomenal work. That song was so good. So now we know that the angels can be killed by the angelic metal or the angelic steel. We saw Vaggie coming back to the hotel with a bunch of boxes. I'm going to assume that that's all the supply of angelic steel that we know of, that they have. So it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight. And I'm very interested in seeing how that fight's going to turn out. This was the penultimate episode. There's so much still left unanswered. I don't know how much is going to be answered in the next episode. I'm excited to see it, though. The fact that Carmilla Carmine killed multiple angels. It wasn't just the one angel, it was multiples. Because we saw her do that kick, that dive kick, and kill several of them. But they only found one body, so what happened to those other bodies? Did she kill a lot more, and then she's hoarding those bodies? And especially since Heaven isn't talking about it, they don't want their people to know. Seraphil, she was the one that was supporting Charlie and trying to fight back. Seraphim was the one that was like her mom, I think, and she was trying to keep her away from that fight. She's trying to protect her side of things. But why is Heaven so afraid to help or to try to reform? You know, is it just because they're in power and they want to keep hold of that power? I mean, it would make a lot of sense, but it's not good, but it makes sense. Yeah, there's just so much going on in this episode. It was so much fun to watch. This was probably one of my favorite episodes of the series. I'm sad that we're at the end here. So what did you guys think? What do you guys think is going to happen? Adam obviously wants to hurt Charlie, and it makes sense because, you know, Charlie's dad stole his first girlfriend. So is there a bit of jealousy? Is it very personal for him? You know, what's going on there? His sidekick Angel, killer executioner, just is bloodlust, you know, and it begs the question, you know, Charlie is trying to reform demons, but could angels fall from heaven because of their bad behavior? You know, is there a hypocrisy there where, you know, the demons are trying to better themselves, but what about the angels trying to keep themselves better? If they get too bad, will they fall to hell? How does that all work? We won't know until we watch the final episode, but in the meantime, again, if you liked this video, if you liked this reaction, please leave a like, a comment, let me know what you thought about this episode, what you thought about this reaction, and of course, hit the subscribe button. I am Agent O from Adventures of O. We will see you next time. Bye!